Welcome back to the dumbest bill in America. We have with us, of course, Delegate Brian Chisholm. Brian, welcome back.
Great to be here.
Brian, you won't believe this, and podcasters, you won't believe this bill. It's House Bill 72 in Maryland. It's the dumbest bill today, and it is called Natural Resources, Edible Forests, and Foraging Program. It is a program that is put together in a bill by Delegate Larg Charkoudian of Montgomery County. And Delegate Larg Charkoudian wants you to get a permit and a license, and we're calling this License to Eat, Brian, because you need a license to go on state property to go forage for food. Why would this bill be necessary, Brian? Why is it necessary?
It does go to show that this General Assembly's appetite to tax everybody can never be quenched. And this is it, right? And it's fitting that it's coming from Delegate Charkoudian because she's essentially pushed out all of the electricity. Pretty soon we'll be living by candlelight. And, more and more people might be out there just looking around.
Brian, you just touched on something, right? Delegate Charkoudian is probably single-handedly responsible for many of the really bad electricity policies, as you just said, right? So people can't afford to pay their electricity bill. So now they're going to have to forage for food and forests, which is what this bill is about. And then they need to get a license to be able to forage for food because they can't pay their electricity bill.
and the thing about it is, and she wouldn't argue this, but she's a huge proponent of solar, right?
Yes.
She basically wants solar all over the state.
Yes.
If you put solar out there, just so the audience at home knows, it kills all the vegetation underneath.
Indeed it does.
So we're going to have smaller and smaller forage areas, I guess. And you're going to have to pay to get into those forage areas. I mean, it just reminds me of like Walden Woods, back in the 70s, the real hippies walking around, eating everything off the ground, off mushrooms and chewing on bark. Now you're going to be taxed for chewing on bark and eating the mushrooms off the ground. Where do they forage for food?
I mean, right. Well, apparently it's going to be on state forests, like state-owned property, this kind of thing.
So we're going to bait them.
We're going to. So you go into the mountains on a state property, right? And you say, oh, wow, I'm going to pick that up. That looks pretty good. And you're like, you taste it. It's like, oh, I think that's a bear turd. Yeah. I mean,
we always see these signs, deer corn, and deer corn's used to bait the deer, right?
Yes.
So we're just going to have forage for pheasants. Whoever's left over, the state's going to be buying mushroom scraps and throwing them all over. And for you to get in there and get those scraps, I mean, honestly, this is third world stuff.
It is third world stuff because the Democrats in Maryland, Brian, they are running the economy into the ground, right? High electricity bills. They're just not sustainable for anybody. High car registration fees, high property taxes, high taxes that are income taxes, high taxes for everything and fees and et cetera, et cetera. And now she has to create this because it's like, well, people can forage and we go back to, the Stone Age when they have to go eat and they can go in the forest and, not have a house and live in a palm hut or something. I mean, guys, we aren't making this up. It's House Bill 72, Natural Resources, Edible Forests, and Foraging Programs. That's what it's called. Go ahead, Brian. Final thoughts.
Final thought is, and the funny thing is, they're going to blame everything on Trump and this administration and all that. Everybody's doing really well around here, except for Maryland. And literally, this is what we've come to, that we want you to walk around and eat the food off the ground that we throw out there for you. I mean, that is some third world or, Victorian age stuff. Let them eat cake. Nope. Let them eat grass and they'll pay for it.
And that's the dumbest bill in America. House Bill 72, License to Eat, from Delegate Charkoudian. See you next time.